Greetings and blessings, dear friends in the spirit. 111 is Eddie Louisi. How are you? How was your week? It was a rough week here. Rough couple of weeks, right? With all the shootings and stuff. At the very end, I'll say a little something about that. But all my prayers and thoughts and well wishes are for all. I am going to call this talk Smother Life with Love. I think we need some love, huh? What do you think? So this is episode 21, season 3. I'm recording it on Saturday, 5/28, but I'm going to post it on the 29th. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to just do all the work, but then post it on a Sunday. So I hope you enjoy this talk. Smother Life with Love. From Neil Donald Walsh. On this day of your life, I believe God wants you to know that love, in fact, is the agent of universal synthesis. Okay, I don't know. I always say this guy's name wrong, so I'm sorry. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin said that, and he was right. It is the energy that ties everything together, and everything falls apart without it. If your own life is falling apart at some level, maybe it's time to add some love. But don't wait to receive it. Act like you can't wait to give it. Smother life with love and watch everything come together again. Love your friend, Neil Donald Walsh. Daily practice, sacred reading, and meditation. To say that I am made in the image of God is to say that love is the reason for my existence, for God is love. Love is my true identity. Love is my true character. Love is my name. That was received from Thomas Merton, New Seeds of Contemplation. And from Daily Word Unity. Divine love and understanding help me create harmony. The discordant sounds I hear as members of an orchestra begin to tune their instruments delight me because I know the musicians will soon create beautiful harmonies as they work together to bring a composer's work to life. If I hear discordant notes of disagreement or tension among family or friends, I am not dismayed. Instead, I appreciate the unique set of insights, joys, gifts, and concerns each one brings to the conversation. I remember the orchestra. I attune my mind and heart to the divine love and understanding within me, and discern the same qualities in everyone around me. Working together, guided by spirit, we create harmony. Above all, and from Colossians 3:14, above all, clothe yourself with love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. This is something that I guess a while ago, a couple of years ago, I was listening to a podcast of Father Richard Roy, and I typed up this little paragraph to check it out. It's called Love Transforms. Richard Roy joins Reverend Dr. Jacques Lewis on this episode of Love, period. Richard is a Franciscan priest of the New Mexico province. He is the founder of the Center for Action and Contemplation and academic dean of the CAC's Living School, an internationally recognized author and spiritual leader. So if you're on podcasts, and I don't know if you're listening or watching this, check out Father Richard Rohr, R-O-H-R. He just gives some great talks. He's a Catholic priest, but he is so open to the spirit and so open to love. And that podcast a long time ago touched me enough that I wrote it down. So this is a photo with a quote, and it's a scene. It looks like clouds and the sun and I don't know if flowers or a plant. I can't tell what that is. It says, Sunday blessings. Life is an echo. What you send out comes back. What you sow, you reap. What you give, you get. What you see in others exists in you. Do not judge, so you will not be judged. Radiate and give love, and love comes back to you. Enjoy your day. And you could tell because of what happened these past couple of weeks with all the shooting, instead of being crazy talking about that, I'm trying to give us a lot of love. A lot of love. It's what we need. We need a lot of love. Science of mind. Love is a verb. Inclusion in action is love in action. Love is a verb that asks that we take the action required to include others in our lives, those with whom we disagree with, those who push our buttons, those with whom we just don't see eye to eye. When we exclude others, we must do some soul searching to see if fear might be the cause of the exclusion. We could be afraid that we don't know as much as someone else. We may be afraid that we'll be viewed as a know-it-all. Basically, we are afraid of being judged. When this occurs, we rejoice because it gives us the opportunity to love. And as both quotes tell us, perfect love casts out fear. Love quiets fear. Whether casting out or quieting, love is the healing potion that does the job. Love is a verb. It is not enough for us to simply say we love the button pushers. We must do something to show our love. It can be as simple as saying, thank you for being you. See, pretty easy to show love. It can be a challenge at first. But what an opportunity it gives us to let go of the resistance and return to love. Remember, God, love, the divine, so loved the world that he decided to show up as God, cleverly disguised as the button pusher, to assist you in shining your light. Gotta love that, right? And the affirmation is, I am the love of God. The love of God reveals itself as me. I'm going to read a little story from 3 Minutes a Day Christopher Books, and then one quick reading, and then I'll share a little bit. What would you ask God? Shemai Gonzalez's 11-year-old son likes to ask questions to get conversation started. At the playground once, he asked the kids which is better, dogs or cats. Everyone had an opinion, but one night at dinner, he asked his family a question that left them sitting in silence for a while. If you could ask God anything, what would you ask? If you could ask God anything, what would you ask? Gonzalez pondered the question for days and came up with various options. At IgnatianSpirituality.com, she wrote, over the next few days, my son's question kept coming back to me. I tried to imagine God sitting in a chair in my room with me. Do you love me? I asked. Why? What do you see in me? As I practiced this discipline, I sensed God's presence more and more. I felt certain that God loved me and began to see myself through his eyes as a doting father. As I sat with him, I became more certain of his ways and the truth and goodness in the world. As I sat with God, I felt strengthened to take on the tension of the world outside. I realized I wanted to ask fewer questions and just enjoy his presence. And from James 1:5, if any of you is lacking in wisdom, ask God, and it will be given to you. And the little prayer. Help me to trust in you and enjoy your presence, Lord. So the last reflection is from the Tao Te Ching of Lao Tzu. If people fear your power, then you don't really have any. Leave them alone in their homes. Respect them in their lives, and they won't grow weary of you. The sage knows herself, but doesn't dwell on herself. Loves herself, but no more than she loves everyone else. She adopts the concerns of heaven as her own. The concerns of heaven as her own. Love, loving people. Smother life with love. That's what I call this talk. First of all, this is Memorial Day weekend, so prayers, thoughts, gratitude, blessings to all those who lost their life in service and all those who lost their life with all these tragic shootings and killings and violence in this world. I don't have an answer. I mean, I have some thoughts because I listen to the news and ideas how to help things, but I don't think that's what this talk is about. This is a spirituality talk. This is about smother life with love. Everyone needs love. The ones who are hurting, the ones who are ill, the ones who are angry, the ones who are peace abiding people, souls, people in your family. You yourself, you need love. I need love. We all need love. Politicians, school administrators, police officers, workers, ordinary people just going shopping need love. Black lives do matter. Students matter. Little kids, teachers, families broken, devastated. This was a rough week for me also. I still have a daughter in school, and then just all the other families that have lost. On GMA 3, Good Morning America 3, What You Need to Know, TJ Holmes shared in a little message on the air. He says he has a daughter that he drives her to school. She's third grade. And he said he used to always wait in the car until he saw her safely get into the school. And he says, and then he could go to work or go home, wherever he's going. But now he says, can I really feel safe that she's in the school? It's scary. It's a scary time. I don't have answers. I know we have to continue to live our life, not with this war and terrorists and violence. We have to still continue, but we have to be vigilant. We have to be aware, try to be as safe as possible. But send out gratitude for the good things in your life and for the blessings. We're not talking much about Ukraine, but there's still devastation and war and death and refugees happening there also. So send out love. Inside of us is God dwelling, love, light. Send it out any way you possibly can. Smother life with love. Smother life with you. So, dear friends in the Spirit 111, I hope a little something I read or shared right now touched your heart, your soul, that you could help others and give that love and that understanding and that forgiveness. Try not to be so angry. And I get it. I'm not going to tell you don't be angry, because you know me. You need the good, the bad. You need the up and down. You need the angry, the love. You need both. Both do exist in this world. And that's okay. The dark, the light. But try to find the good in the bad, the light in the dark, the love in the hate. Try to find it and try to send it out, because you are love. You are smothered with love. So thanks for listening. Don't forget to share your faith with family and friends. Stay blessed and a blessing. Cue the Spirit. Thanks for listening.